Hello patrons, it's an honor and a privilege to be sitting in front of legends of such caliber as yourselves. Before sharing our vision for this organization, let us start by identifying our primary shortcoming. Our ongoing shenanigans of bringing peace to the world by total religious dominance can be classified under three categories: suicide bombing, both intentional as well as accidental; time bombing, active shooters on enemy grounds and also friendly grounds; and our kick-ass PR campaign, our celebrity endorsements and whatnots. This is the pie chart representing the efficiency of each course of action. This is the price comparative study, and by dividing total cost with total victories, you get the average of how much we spend on each life. Victory. And it roughly comes down to $7,469 per head. This, judges, is a complete cock-up of the systems in place in our organization. On the darkest of webs, you can hire the services of a meth-flavored assassin for $3,000 with 0% cancellation charges and guaranteed refund in 4 to 6 business days in case of reconciliation. And for an extra $500, he or she, #equality, will do it in a costume and a weapon of your choosing. How about a Santa Claus with a hammer? A ghost with a semi-automatic? Our enemies will be terrorized, but not in the way God intended. So basically the possibilities are endless. We are only limited by our imagination, and frankly, this is something with which we are struggling. Our methods are not only ineffective, but they also lack the spontaneity essential to stay fresh in this progressive climate. For example, our third generation suicide vest will set you back $24,999, including 18% tax and shipping. Inside the box, you'll find a suicide vest. Charger. Yes, it does come with a charger. We are terrorists, not thieves. A manual, a set of earphones, and a limited edition ski mask. Its simple but thoughtful design includes front pockets, in-pocket wireless charging, and Bluetooth. And yes, the third generation does come with a very badly needed child lock feature. Granted, it is very highly rated on e-commerce giants with many positive reviews by the loved ones. But as you can see, it struggles pathetically on our lethal scale. As a matter of fact, all of our methods suffer from this fundamental problem. None of them are feasible. If we make a graph of frequency of our attacks, irrespective of our modus operandi, we are in a constant decline. Why is that? Is it because we lack initiative? No. Is it because we have finally come to conclude that we can't defeat them? Of course not. There is just one explanation. Our enemy is aware and alert about our schemes. Our organization's supreme leaders are falling through their most wanted list to a point that it can no longer be a brag. They are not even discriminating against us at the airport check-in lines. It is extremely disrespectful. So, I think it is time to change up, to innovate, to take a step back and strategically plan our non-terror attack. Introducing Old Age Nursing Homes, a chain of elderly nursing homes with very low cost of living and state-of-the-art medical facilities in all the major cities. I know, right? How did you miss this? Let me elaborate by providing you with some basic data. This is a pie chart of our enemy nation's population classified into different age groups. As you can see that the elderly are in extreme minority. We need to fix this by providing them exceptional service and increasing their life expectancy. As we are all aware, elderly don't do much. They're extremely lazy and not at all insecure about farting in public. In other words, they're bums. No offense. Now, most of this elderly population collects pension. The average retirement age of our enemy nations is 60 to 65, and the average life expectancy is 75 to 80. So they collect a pension for an average of 12 years, which roughly comes down to 670,000. By providing exceptional service and high-grade medication, our projection is that we will be able to bring their life expectancy up to 85 to 90 years. If they collect a pension for an extra 10 years, this puts a significantly bigger dent in their economy. Our research team has speculated that if we manage to pull this off without any hiccups, we are looking at results as soon as 10 years with investments as less as 2 billion, that is in euros. And this will result in a boom in elderly population throughout the nation, shifting the age demographics and orchestrating a rapid decline in the nation's GDP. And as history has witnessed, that when any country's GDP is in decline, the suicide rate increases exponentially. So as you can see, it's simplicity itself. We weaken the nation by increasing the elderly population, straining the nation's financial and medical institutions. This creates a cascading effect that results in unemployment crisis, homeless crisis, underfunded education systems, loss of faith in governmental institutions, ideologically divided populace, mental health crisis, identity crisis, and ultimately widespread suicide of the working class, which fuels the same fire. From this, our PR department can take over and do quite a bit of damage with minimal charity. Now granted, using their elderly to cripple their nation from within might come off as distasteful, but we are in war, people. We cannot afford to look stupid. Anyway, moving on, the next idea I have for you is an amalgamation of ancient wisdom and state-of-the-art technological innovation. It is a malfunctioning Fitbit. Our marketing team has come up with a code name for this product. It's called Shit Fitbit, because apparently Alternative Data Recognizer (ADR) was not fun enough for them. Now, zeroing in on our problem, one very essential thing that we need to do is cripple their youth's ambition. Because frankly, the odds are stacked against us. We are outnumbered, outgunned, we are highly untrained, we are ridiculously less funded. And most of all, our fundamental setback is we don't know what we stand for and who we stand against. So as you can see, it is quite self-explanatory by our fun little code name. What ShitFitbit does is it displays altered data to its user for our benefit. The goal behind this is to deceive the user to feel a false sense of achievement in a very small workout. They will hit their workout targets with lesser and lesser exercise each time. This will all be monitored with our Fitbit app available across all Android platforms. We are still waiting to hear from iOS, fingers crossed. Our AI software spies their data so subtly that before they suspect their Fitbit is malfunctioning, they would have already put on around 10 to 15 kg of weight and turned completely unlovable. We expect them to suffer from the following symptoms: weight gain, breakup, depression, loneliness, online dating, more depression, therapy, and hopefully suicide. It comes with all the standard features a Fitbit should have: active zone minute alerts, pedometer, built-in GPS, sleep trackers, weather, and baby talk translator. This is our standard feature. So, what it does is, it translates 94% accurately what a baby is trying to communicate with you. Our scientists did very extensive research before being convicted of child abuse. For example, Dada means daddy, Mama means mommy, Gaga Gugu means I'm hungry, Gugu Gaga means no uncle, I've had my fill of the sausage for the week. You know, the usual stuff. So, I know what you're thinking. What does this accomplish? Well, sometimes it's just good to be good just for the sake of being good. As you can see, hard work does pay. Now at this very vulnerable stage, we commence the stage 3 of our master plan. This is quite a unique one. An online dating site. It's an interfaith online dating site where you'll be shown men and women from a faith other than yours. We are calling it I do, except the do is spelled with a U because of copyright issues. After conducting extensive research firsthand, I have come to conclude that women on the internet have unreasonably high standards. Men would go to great lengths to win their approval. For example, change their religion and join the religious resistance just to impress them. A hypothetical. Our data analysis team has come up with the fundamental reason for these women's high standards. the ratio of men to women is disproportionately skewed towards men. We have figured out how to exploit this. We will have our highly qualified brainwashers match with these naive optimistic men and slowly start to radicalize them. This way, we will raise an army of sleeper cells, and to activate them all we will need is a faceless titty drop. Now the beauty of this operation is this is not only a pro-terror operation, but it also is a profitable venture. We can charge a small subscription fee to make it look legitimate, and our website is crafted in a way that it does not allow any visual interface. This helps our brainwasher to work without any hiccups. And also, according to a study, a bond made without any visual interface is much stronger. We are proud to share that our brainwasher's lack of writing skills won't be a problem because we have added features such as audio messaging with a vast assortment of filters. For example, we have one with robot, one with squirrel, one with helium, one with ghost, and one with Morgan Freeman. Thank you for being so patient. I'll take questions now.